Oh, what happened?
Nothing. I was futzing with things because the waveform turned into a solid block.
Oh, I see. Well, now I can't hear me.
I'm sorry. Which one are you? Are you 3 or 1? I can never remember. Well, that was weird. I don't want to ever do that again. Fuck. I didn't like that at all.
Does it make you nauseous?
It did, actually. It makes me nauseated. Apparently nauseous.
No,
I mean, it might make me nauseous. I don't know.
You reminded me that that's a thing, and I couldn't remember what was what.
I wish it wasn't a thing, to be honest.
I think, or is it just noxious? You want to avoid noxious? I don't know. Anyway.
I want to be none of the above.
Listen to this, we're playing a game. It's a swing and a miss, and we're the ones to blame. We'd be remiss if it was ever the same. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, December 8th.
2016.
But not for much longer.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
And welcome to Wasting All the Time.
Un podcast.
My name is Dave.
I'm
That's
John.
multicultural. And I'm Cody.
That's multicultural Cody. And we're going to waste all of your time.
Multiculturally,
We've
except
already
not really.
started.
We're going to waste black all of your time, green all of your time with pimento. Greek olive your time,
Olive oil your time.
extra virgin.
We really have already started, yeah.
Oh, and then some.
We're plumbing the depths of
Some of us are.
the
Some would
olive.
say the pit. You see that? I was like not into it, but
Your
then I
face
made a
was
joke.
like such a poker. Hey guys, guess
Yes.
what?
No.
It's a segment.
Look at that.
It's called "What Day Is This?"
What day is it?
And if you're still listening, let's do it. Let's do the show. All right, it is December 8th, and according to the National Day Calendar, it makes it National Brownie Day
Yes.
and Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day.
Wait, pretend?
Well, that's what it says.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some fucking brownies. I really do. Mm-hmm. But pretend to be a time traveler day is too good to pass up. So do that one.
Okay.
And go.
Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day is celebrated annually on December 8th. Here is the original post that actually got this day started back in 2007.
Oh boy. Wow. Way back in 2007?
Then there is a URL.
We're
a
time traveling
WordPress
already.
Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day.
Okay.
You must spend the entire day in costume and character. The only rule is that you cannot actually tell anyone that you are a time traveler.
What?
Other than that, anything's game. There are 3 possible options. 1.
Oh.
Utopian/cliche future.
I like how utopia is the cliche.
Right.
Well, duh, everything turns out perfect.
If the future did a documentary of the last 50 years, this is how badly the reenactors would dress. Think Star Trek: The Next Generation or the time travelers from Hob.
From what?
H-O-B. Hob.
What is that?
I have to admit I don't know. Ever see how the society in Futurama sees the 20th century?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Run with it.
Okay.
Your job is to dress with moderately anachronistic clothing and speak in slang from varying decades. Here are some good starters.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be so great.
Greet people by referring to things that don't yet exist or haven't existed for a long time. Example: have you penetrated the atmosphere lately?
Penetrated. It's like
What?
a sex joke.
What spectrum will today's broadcast be in?
Oh, good one.
And your king must be a kindly soul. Show extreme ignorance in operating regular technology.
So, like normal.
Oh, boy.
Yes, Dave.
This just got dated.
Oh.
It
Here we go.
says
I can't wait.
payphones should be a complete mystery. Try
I
placing
mean, they're not wrong.
try placing the receiver in odd places. Chuckle knowingly at cell phones. Option 2.
You need to wipe down the receivers before you put them in odd places.
Dystopian future.
Oh, dun dun dun.
This one offers a little more flexibility. It can be any kind of future from Terminator to Free Jack.
To what?
Free Jack.
What are they referencing with these things?
Guys, we have to admit it. We're in our 30s. There's going to be things we just don't understand
Shut
now.
up. Shut up. That is a lie.
Some of it's a lie.
I remain relevant.
Google doesn't even know what the fuck HOB is.
I think it might be some sort of knob.
It's a hearth, apparently.
A hob?
It's a little shelf that goes in,
So a hobnob?
in the kitchen. The hob is a projection shelf, grate, or bench for holding food or utensils at the back or side of a hearth to keep them warm, or an internal chimney corner, which apparently is a time-traveling mechanism, according to the national calendar a day.
The important thing to remember is dress like a crazy person with armor. Black spray-painted football pads, high-tech visors, torn-up trench coats, and maybe even some dirt here or there. Remember, dystopian future travelers are very startled that they've gone back in time.
Yeah, it's Shadowrun.
Some starters.
Here we go. Here we go. Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Do it,
okay.
Patterson.
Sorry, I had to read ahead a little bit for this syntax to make sense.
Uh-huh.
If you go the prisoner who's escaped the future,
Oh, okay.
try shaving your head and putting a barcode on the back of your neck.
Just, for fucking kicks.
Then stagger around and stare at the sky as if you've never seen it before.
People will assume you're crazy and leave you alone.
Walk up to random people and say, "What year is this?" And when they tell you, get quiet and then say,
It worked.
"Then there's still time."
Damn it.
And run off. Stand in front of a statue, any statue really.
Really, just fucking choose one. It doesn't matter.
Fall to your knees and yell, "No!" Stare at newspaper headlines and look astonished.
Because newspapers are still a thing.
Take some trinket with you. It can be anything, really. They're very allowing.
I like how...
Hand it to some stranger along with a phone number and say, "In 30 years, dial this number. You'll know what to do after that." Then slip away.
Slip away. Don't leave. Don't sprint. Slip.
Option 3,
Oh,
the past.
there's more.
Yup.
This one is more for beginners. Basically, dress in period clothing, preferably Victorian era,
Because that shit's really easy to come by and cheap.
and stagger around amazed at everything. Since the culture's set in place already, you have more of a template to work off of. Some pointers.
Than something that doesn't exist. Yes, you have a template for that.
Airplanes are terrifying. Also, carry on conversations with televisions for a while.
Again, something I usually do day to day.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. Discover and become obsessed with one trivial aspect of technology, like automatic grocery doors. Stay there for hours playing with it.
Because clearly you have shit else to do but stand in front of an automatic door for hours.
Yeah. Be generally terrified of people who are dressed immodestly compared to your era. Tattoos and shorts on women are especially scary.
So be an introvert.
And that's it. Remember,
that's it.
the only real rule is staying in character. Even when the cops come, he added editorially. And try to fit in. Never directly admit you're a time traveler and make really,
Because you're not.
really bad attempts at keeping a low profile. Naturally, the dystopian future has a little bit more leeway. And for the record, I've already tried out all of these in real life, in costume.
No.
It is so much fun, you want to pee yourself.
Are you making that up?
I've set the tentative date for December 8th. Who's in? Also, there's a Facebook group.
Oh, what's it called? What's it called?
http://www.facebook.com/event.php EID equals 477618358
testicles with your nose.
That's what it says. Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! We call this court to attention. The honor, the presiding over this today is the most honorable Judge Thompson.
All right. Court is now in session. Please sit down.
You may sit.
Yeah.
Don't pass that up. You can't sit in the future.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this was on the docket for today. So this is the People versus J.J. Spiffington the Third.
Call me Nighthawk.
Okay, Nighthawk. So the brief here says that you were apprehended trying to pour turpentine into a public drinking fountain.
It's the only way to set people free. Because the mind control chips are already in place.
Your Honor, my client is not currently on the stand. I would like all of that stricken from the record.
No, that's how
if you don't mind.
That's how they get you. They strike the record. That's how the corporations rise.
My client was not aware at the time that such an action would be frowned upon.
So is your since we're just going out of order here, is your client prepared to enter a plea?
I plead freedom.
That's not a plea.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Not guilty. Okay. Yeah, write that down. Okay. So.
Keep written records. They can read all the computer ones in the future. I mean, in the present, which is the future, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Counsel, am I supposed to be listening to him or to you right now?
I speak for
Your Honor.
all mankind.
We can certainly adjudicate that as we go. But why don't we put all this behind us? Okay, we'll try to keep things in order here.
Okay.
That's what I tried.
Let us proceed.
Okay, so
if it pleases the court.
The charge is
how many charges? Sorry, how many charges again?
There are 9 charges.
9. Okay.
We're on number 1 right now.
Sure.
That's the sacred.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
That's the sacred number.
Sacred number
9.
Your Honor, a brief moment, please, with my client.
Granted.
9 is the sacred number. That's what sets us free. That's why I came back.
Do you have any Advil?
Look, I thought that you told me that...
Bailiff, do you have Advil?
No, I don't. I thought you told me that the most important thing was that you not admit to anyone that you were time traveling.
This is critical. His high position in the law is one that we can turn to our advantage. He can set the record straight about the truth, and people believe him.
Did you or did you not say that you cannot by any stretch of anything say that you were time traveling?
Counsel, are you about done over there? We've got
just about
8 more.
Your Honor.
No, I did.
I need to know this as your defendant.
I think I did. I was woozy from the time portal.
Are we going to stick with that?
Yes.
Okay, then please watch it.
Okay. It's a sacred number.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sacred number.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I'm
we've
sure
got-
the next
So
ones will go fast.
We've got not guilty to the turpentine in the public drinking fountain.
Correct.
Roasting protected wildlife in a public setting.
My friends wanted a modern day party from today, which is how we party today in the modern day.
We're waiting
So-
for the charges to be read out.
So
right now.
you speared and roasted a brace of pigeons.
Yo, dude. Right? Yeah. Good. Yeah.
How do you plead?
Freedom.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so and then
I promise it'll all make sense in the end.
oh well, this is nice to see. Just a good old fashioned indecent exposure.
Right. Yes. Not guilty, Your Honor. My client pleads not guilty.
No, good call. No.
Lewd and lascivious acts performed with a piece of public statuary.
I need to demonstrate my
My
mating
client needs to
prowess
keep its mouth.
for my mating prowess for females of this age today. They like
Your Honor,
hard as a rock. Remember?
Your Honor,
Yes, counsel.
my client pleads not guilty to the lewd acts.
Okay, well the cell phone video is compelling.
I grant you that.
Cell
We'll-
phones.
We
Still have them today in our modern era.
And speaking of cell phones,
I can talk to you. Hello.
we have felony destruction of personal property, specifically
That's still
several
around. Shit.
several cell phones and selfie sticks.
Yes, and I understand that the Millennium Data Act comes into this. See, my client. Well, we can get into that. My client pleads not guilty,
The
Your Honor.
quaint notion of personal property today is
My client
Quaint.
pleads not guilty, Your Honor.
quaint. Say how quaint it is.
Is there one or two more?
Yeah, I've lost count.
That's fine, Your Honor.
So, I guess given your pleas of not guilty and the insurmountable evidence we see here, we will go ahead and proceed to trial.
Yes.
I'm setting
good, right?
bail at, I don't know. You look like a $10,000 kind of guy.
Bail is set. I don't know. Fuck. Let's just. It doesn't even matter.
Anyway, let's not analyze that too much.
Points belabored? No, sir.
Nay,
Like a
said
horse.
the
Sorry, shit. I did it again. Didn't
guys. Let's move it along.
Twitter shins.
So check it out, y'all. This is what's up. In this Rapid Ball Twitter Shin segment, Rapid Shin Twitter Ball.
Are you still trying to be a time traveler right now? Do
Forsooth, yeoman.
do things that were cool in the 90s?
Now listen up. Here's the story.
Record scratch. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Freeze frame.
Check it. This. Which, if you are doing a drinking game and making rules, making people start their sentences with check it is a fantastic rule.
Nice.
We, and by we I mean I, I don't know why I changed that vowel sound from I to E. We
Fee,
feed.
five,
Fo,
oh, fuck you.
Oh, shit, dog.
No one's ever done that
That was
before.
fresh.
Funky fresh.
Funky fresh. Find the top 3 tweets on the entire interwebs and deliver them to you for your listening pleasure. We answer those tweet questions. They're not even directed at us, but we are so What the fuck are you doing? We are so magnanimous and benevolent that we will answer these tweets just for you, our listeners. So here we go.
Nice.
Number 3rd, top tweet, Sarah Bethke at Sarah_Bethke.com. No. Question is, do I want to go to school tomorrow? John?
Well, it's very important that you not go to school tomorrow, because if you go to school tomorrow, then you will learn things that you cannot unlearn. Now, once you have learned things, it makes wrinkles in the brain, and you cannot make those wrinkles go away. So for the beauty of your brain, you need to stay away from school.
Dave, strong anti-school message rebuttal.
Well, I don't see much value of a smooth brain, so I say you get out there in the elements and you let the sunshine of the knowledge wrinkle the skin of your brain and watch out for cancer when you get older. But in the meanwhile, you look good.
Lecherous and disgusting, Dave. Thank you. Tweet number 2. From TV Fan 00, or possibly TV Fan, TV at TV Fan, that'd be an umlaut. I wonder if that crossed her mind, but she didn't because of Tim? Dave.
Well, we do know that she is pretty considerate when it comes to the area of Tim, and we all know the history there. So it's entirely possible that, when she was entering into that situation, she thought about it. She weighed her options. She thought about going back to the clinker and decided, you know what? No. Because of you, Tim.
Because of Tim. Sultry. John, rebuttal.
Well, Tim is not relevant, and he has never been relevant. Otherwise, we wouldn't have to ask whether he was part of this decision. He just would be. So, honestly, it has nothing to do with Tim. I'm sure he's a nice boy. I'm sure he's a very kind soul. But she don't give a shit.
Are you kidding me? She don't give a shit?
No, sir.
No shit's given?
None at all.
Harsh words.
None to speak of.
No shit's given. Well then. Sorry, Tim. Sucks to be you. Drew at Drew24. And this one is a little poignant, so take a moment to wipe the tears from your eyes if you need to. What does it look like I do for a living? John.
Well, it looks like you might write things on the internet. That would be my guess based on what I can tell about your personality right now.
Writing things on the internet for a living. Is that a thing now?
I don't rightly know. I never use the internet.
Dave, rebuttal.
Well, Mr. I wish I could say, but you see, I can't see. I've gone blind, and it would be most convenient for me if for a living you were able to bring sight back to the blind, because, well, then we could, I would very much appreciate you doing that, and I don't think that if you have that ability, it would really be such trouble for you to do so, and well, really, it would be kind of selfish if you didn't. And I like to think of you as the kind of person who isn't so selfish, and that's why I would take you out for a meal after you brought my sight back, and I adjusted to that, and because it would probably be pretty freaky. And anyway, it's a long way around it. I like model trains, and I hope that you do too.
Dave with the guilt trip happening. All right, better step up your game. This has been
All right.
All right, that happened.
Let's not dwell on it.
No dwelling.
It's time for listener suggested scenes.
The amalgamation you never knew you wanted.
Haben wir Fragen?
I played them separately this time. I hope you all appreciated that.
That was nice. Yeah.
You know, there's a new set for that.
Honestly, that was a bit of a terror.
I think that's understating it, but go ahead. So, this question comes via the magic of the voicemail system.
If you would like to send us a voicemail, call us at area code 916-235-3337.
Seriously, call us, tell us a joke, make fun of us, just say random nonsense. We love it. We love that
Or
shit.
ask a question or give us a listener suggested scene.
We would love it. It would be great.
You can call any number, but
Why not?
we prefer that you do it with this one.
Yeah. You could also text it if you wish.
It'll save us a call to the NSA.
Save us another one.
Another round of
Yeah.
calls to.
Here we go.
Question. Open parentheses. Cody hit somebody. Close parentheses. How do you like them apples?
So I did hit somebody, and it was myself, and it hurt.
What you do for your art is, honestly,
But now,
beyond the pale.
does that mean I'm weak or I'm strong? Because I hit myself and it hurt.
You're
I don't know. I mean,
Streak?
are you the only one who can hit hard enough to hurt you?
I don't think so, because other people have hit me and it's hurt.
Okay. Then I don't know what that makes you.
Damn it.
Probably Kenny Loggins.
Way to the danger zone.
Yeah, not Kenny Loggins then.
Oh. More like Kenny from South Park. Consequently, Mr. Reed, Will, I don't like them apples at all because they're like Red Delicious, which are the shittiest
Oh,
apples.
snap.
See how I brought it back?
Snap.
I saw that. I saw.
Does anybody else want me to hit them and they can figure out how they like them apples?
Why don't you hit another voicemail?
I see what you did there. Dave doesn't want to get
Question. Can you quote someone who inspires you?
Dave, can you quote someone who inspires you?
Yeah, I could.
John?
Probably not.
No?
What about you, Cody?
I think so.
Cool.
I mean, is it a quote if you quote yourself?
Yeah.
So I could quote me because I inspire me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I'm quoting myself.
We got it.
How recursive is that allowed to get?
I think that makes sense.
Like, what if I quote myself quoting
That's
myself?
not in the parameters of the question.
Okay.
Question. How does one avoid the gear grinding, juice flowing thoughts that come to a person when they see Dave?
Now that is one of the most poignant questions I've heard all ever.
Why do you people think that Cody has to drink every time we record podcast? That's the only way.
Yeah. Dave sits not, what is that? He's barely 4 feet from me. Maybe less than that. What do you think? 3 feet? I can't quite reach him, which is, I mean, if he sticks his hand out, we can high five.
Oh, they just touched. Oh, shit.
Electric.
So the gear grinding has already occurred. The drinking, the alcohol, so as you know, it kind of numbs some of your feelings. Dave's like John is closer to like 4 or 5 feet away. He's essentially outside of
The gravity.
what we call Dave's danger zone. I'm really close. I'm across the table. John's at the other end of the table. So alcohol is the only way I can avoid that. Like the actual physical contact that just occurred, we had to cut. There was about 30 minutes in there where I filled my bathtub full of ice cubes and I hit my face into it a couple times,
We stole his kidney and sold it on the black market.
It was good.
which I never get a cut of. I
Well,
haven't.
You could say that in a way you do.
well,
Way to Dave's danger zone.
So Dave's danger zone is within about 3 feet. I mean, even right now, my drink got watered down a little bit, so I'm starting to lose coherency. So really, if those gears start grinding and that juice starts flowing and you see Dave motherfucking Patterson, you better take some shots of something mighty
Yup.
quick. We recommend either 151 or rubbing alcohol because you got to get drunk fast.
yeah, you do.
Otherwise, you just
And I know what you're
There's
going
no
to say.
control.
I know what you're going to say.
No control.
Rubbing alcohol It might make you go blind. That's not going to help because you'll still be able to smell him.
Yeah. Did you know that pheromones bypass the olfactory bulb in the brain, so it doesn't even matter? Your conscious mind won't smell Dave's danger zone, but you'll be lost. You're already lost. Your lostedness into the Dave danger zone is of mystic proportions.
All right.
How many assistants have we had now?
That sums that up.
So many assistants. Lost to the gear grinding and juice flowing.
Now that has been
Thoroughly explored.
and revealed,
Danger's out.
let's move it along.
Speedy shovels shine in Slovakia's grave digging contest.
What? Yeah, it's a contest?
10 teams from Slovakia, Poland, and Hungary on Thursday turned mounds of ground
Intercontinental.
in a competition to crown the fastest grave diggers in Central Europe. The grave digging championships held in the Slovakian city of Trenčín was meant to promote the funeral industry and bring some levity to a serious profession.
Wait. Promote the funeral industry? Like that's something people aren't aware of? Wait, hold on. Humans die? That's weird.
This whole exhibition is about getting groups of funeral companies together, event spokesman Christian Strees, who dressed as the Grim Reaper for the occasion, said.
Sure he did.
It's all about showing people how hard the grave digger's job is. The contest graded the teams on speed and accuracy, as graves had to be dug to exact specifications, 1.5 meters deep, 2 meters long, and 0.9 meters wide.
What is that in real measurements?
That is 5 feet deep, 6.5 feet long, and 3 feet wide.
Wow.
No modern tools were allowed, only shovels and picks.
Cody, why weren't
which
you
made
there?
for demanding
know.
digging for less fortunate teams.
Probably saving the world.
Gravel and stones, about 20 to 30 centimeters of it, Gabriel Draffy from the crematorium
Is that a lot?
Molnar in Novzamsky, Slovakia said. The others didn't have that. A team representing Peter Pastoruk's funeral services from the Slovakian village of Kalna nad Hronom emerged as the winner.
Sounds like something from Skyrim.
The contest took place as part of the 3rd International Exhibition of Funeral, Burial, and Cremation Services.
He dressed as the Grim Reaper?
Yeah.
I mean, I played the Grim Reaper before.
Meant to bring levity.
I mean, honestly, I guess if anything could use levity, it's funerary service. But like, I mean, digging graves. Like, maybe it's.
I like that.
Is it for the grave diggers? Like, man, we know your guys' job sucks. Here's a guy in a costume.
All right, folks, step right up. Get yourself a glass of your very own cool embalming fluid. Only $4.50. Keep you cool on this hot summer day.
So we drink this or
Oh, yeah, yep. It's very refreshing. Or step next door and play one of our great games.
So it's not actual embalming fluid, though, right?
Well, I mean, it says embalming fluid on the sign, but you know, it's really just lemonade. It's been watered down, so it looks kind of like
Okay, because
it's a theme thing here.
Okay, because like I work in the industry, and like if you were trying to get people to actually drink embalming.
Wow,
fluid,
is that real embalming fluid?
Wait, are you seriously trying to regulate me right now? We're bringing levity to the field.
I'm not trying to regulate you here. I'm just like
Okay, then back the fuck off.
I'm just saying.
Just calm
like,
down.
I just wanted to.
You're
check,
freaking out
okay?
right now.
I kind of am. 'Cause,
Step right up.
you're marketing-
Welcome.
Boy, howdy. I'm feeling a bit parched. Is this real embalming? This fluid?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's called embalming fluid. You could also get some blood if you want. We have some blood and also
No,
plasma if you
is that-
prefer.
Wait. This is an actual blood, right? Is it Kool-Aid?
Can I talk to you later?
I'm
I'm in the middle of trying to sell something right here.
It's just that.
I'll have,
Would you like some toenail clippings?
I'll have one of
What?
the pints of blood. My son pretends he's a vampire, so I guess we can give him some real blood.
You want diet or regular?
Let's go with regular. Diet uses that weird blood additive that I don't save for my family.
You know, whatever makes it look good in the end when the family's walking by. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
All right, that'll be $9.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go, Timmy. Here you go. Yeah, you're a vampire now. Great. Thanks.
Make sure to come back if you want some of those toenail clippings.
No, wait. What are the toenail clippings?
So look, there's this myth about toenails and fingernails growing after death.
Yeah, I
for a
get
while.
that, yeah.
But really, it's just the skin retracting, and so you have to clip them to make it look regular, especially for an open casket situation.
No, I know. I'm in the trade.
You're right.
What,
so you
what are you
understand.
selling that you're calling them toenail clippings?
Well, it's like a French fry kind of thing, but it's like chips. It's like little potato.
So you're not actually. I'm just very confused because
You're looking at the
city-
menu and you're saying literal.
yeah, the city I
that.
come from, they don't play it like this. Okay, man. Like we're
Trying to bring
Pretty
levity.
to the funeral business.
Yeah, we're trying to raise awareness, let people know about what we do, and that it's the subject is doer, but we're all we're just regular people.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know where the sign-ups for
Could you just step aside just real
the layman's grave digging competition is? I watched the championships and it was really inspiring. I want to give it a shot myself. I want to dig some graves.
You want to get into the kitty grave competition?
Yeah,
The fun dig?
Yeah. Something I can really see myself doing.
Wait a minute.
That's at 2:00, and you'll be pleased to know that it's soil on top, but then it gets into sand a little bit, so it makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to deal with that gravel that
There's no gravel and stones.
that some of the others have been dealing with. Yeah,
Oh, that's good to know because I really want to break ground into this industry, because I'm
Yes.
digging. All right, well, thank you.
yeah, sure,
I appreciate
sure.
that.
Yeah, come on back when you get thirsty.
Definitely.
Got a lot of refreshments here.
Did you just charge him $20 to dig a grave for you?
Not for me. I'm not.
No, not for you personally, but we're standing in a cemetery, and people are paying you for the privilege of digging graves.
I mean, it's empty ground. It's not like they're going to hit anything. We got this area pretty well mapped out.
But I mean, like, those are union jobs, grave digging jobs, and you're charging for the pleasure of doing that.
I thought you said you weren't here to regulate.
Man, I'm just.
You're really bringing things down around here, man. We're trying to go around celebrating death.
This is a noble profession, and you're selling it like popcorn and cotton candy?
Look, kids, it's a walking corpse. Yay!
You want to come by and get a mummy head?
Oh, can we?
A mummy?
I mean, we don't make mummies here, but it's just we're reaching. I grant you that.
God.
Like it's spun sugar, aka cotton candy.
No, I get it.
But then we have a little airbrush, make it look like it's a mummy head. We wrap it with. You want
Do you have
to buy anything?
formaldehyde to go in the embalming fluid?
No, I could sell you a hot dog. I'm not even going to bother telling you what that's supposed to be.
I mean, not my grave. That was
Fun.
That was a blast. We're just bringing a little levity to the
Good stuff. That's what's weird in the world.
That is pretty weird.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
Well, if you enjoyed the show, then write us a review on iTunes,
We would really
Do
appreciate
that.
it.
and I'll write a song for you.
It would
He
make us
will.
happy.
Please.
It's not a threat. It's a promise.
Threat. It's a
Don't
do it. Sorry, I screwed that up. We were good, right,
Yeah,
with what he said.
We
and
had
then-
it. That was the classic line, and we were going to move on.
Yep.
Dang.
A for effort.
If you thought that grave digging scene was pretty darn funny and it
I
made
did.
you laugh
Clearly.
as much as Cody did, then maybe vote for that as one of your favorite scenes of 2016's.
You did it again?
I do that every
I thought
year, you guys.
we had an agreement.
Except it's a different year, but every year I do that
We
because I like it.
we changed the bylaws for this, Dave.
You did?
Yeah.
Drowning Man Productions bylaws say I can't do that?
I mean, no. There's just repercussions.
Oh, I'm ready.
Do you have the 4,000?
Anyhow, so do that at wastingallthetime.com/vote. And until next time, my name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
And we wasted all of the time.
Significant
Jesus
portion.
shit, yes we did.
Jesus shit.
Holy crap.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Good night, folks.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questionnaise, you can buy your own copy of the Fruit Words card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com. With her, but say my name, sister, me,